Hey guys, welcome to the show. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm awake. You're awake. We're all awake. I'm doing something. Give me a word. All right.
Quantum.
So today I'm going to be doing a little rap for a few seconds here. And if you're in the comments, give me a word. If you're not, Trey or the other guy, Jaime, make sure you give me some words. Trey, give me a beatbox.
Oh yeah, I got you, buddy. No problem.
Nope. Whatever that is, I can't handle it.
That-
Okay, quantum silence. I'm sitting here like forever. I'm waiting Orion. But now you know that sometimes I realize Trey can't give me a word. He's beatboxing B. I don't know why I even said that. If I cannot see what I'm doing, but no, I felt that. Yeah, and now I gotta be that dude, seeing for this light,
Biscuits.
but I'm seeing for the truth. Ooh, it's like eating biscuits and gravy and going through. Now I like that sausage, I keep it down true. Sounds weird, but I don't care. Only if I can't stare, homie, I'm standing right here.
Watermelon.
Ooh, I like watermelon. It's so tasty. My son always takes it from the refrigerator, waiting, and eats it all before I even know that I had to cut it. Now I'm about
Blackstone.
to lose my mind, bro. Now you said Blackstone? I don't even know what that means. I hope you said something else I could never be. Now I'm looking like a silly G. Yes, sirree. Only if I couldn't do it down.
Diet Coke, yo.
Diet Coke, yeah, I can do it. My wife's drinking zero when I'm like to prove it. Choose it, and only if I can't go movement. You knew that sometimes I make back and I lose it.
10 seconds.
Ooh, 10 seconds left, bro. I'm about to end it, but I still don't even know where I go. If I'm out of control, I feel a no. Now you want to say forever, but I'm letting know. You gotta press the button, bro.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you.
Oh, probably should press the button here. Sorry. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good
I'm
afternoon.
Feeling like a super
Or
villain.
And
evening.
this is when you say good evening, Scout.
Good evening.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. Like I say to my son, who's the boss?
You're the boss.
Yep, and that's what he says back. So,
I
all right,
like
guys.
that. Gotta train them young.
Yep.
What is the highlight of everybody's week?
Wait for it, Trey. I have something.
Oh, okay, cool. What is the headline?
Kind of big week, guys.
No, I do not. That voice, I'm not. No,
What's wrong with it? It's not
it's
that
so
bad.
crazy.
It's
Sounds
actually
a
Buck
different
Wild?
person.
Because it's not supposed to sound anything like me. Voice Mod added new AI voice mods where it modulates your voice in a way you would never know.
All right, one
It's
more time,
really,
here we
really
go.
cool. Headline.
Yeah, the week.
I can do another voice.
No, that's fine. Headline of the week. Jaime, they actually updated the thing in StreamYard, so you can actually do videos and loops, and so it's a lot cleaner now with the things.
You're cleaner
So
now.
instead of running GIFs, this is actually a video, and then I can loop it, so then it just does this. Watch, here we go. Keep going, and it loops. Yeah.
I like that. Yep.
So I was able to redo all of our panels, so then they don't look all buggy because they were.
Look at you being all clearing things up and fixing stuff up.
I try.
That's awesome.
I try. Well, anyways, guys, you should know when Jaime's on the show, it's kind of like a regular show, but then it's also just a meeting, us hanging out, but also we're probably gonna add stuff to the show just because Jaime's here because we're just gonna throw out ideas. So it's what happens. So
It's
you should
what
know
happens.
that now. But anyways, headline of the week. Trey, do you have something, or do you want me to go?
I know a guy who got a new job
Oh, nice.
No, I didn't.
working on
Wait.
airplanes.
All right, and Jaime Pina. Sorry, J Pineapples. Hey, J Pineapples, did you see the promo the promo picture? Did
I
you check
didn't
it?
yet. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm on the site right now because I was going to share it over to the social distancing show,
Yeah.
and it's real tiny, but I can see it. I do like it. I like what I'm seeing. That's so cute, dude. Oh, I see it now. Wait a minute.
So if anybody that's not paying attention,
You're gonna have to get me
I
that
spliced
picture.
Jaime's head with a pineapple, so it's like sunglasses,
appropriate.
pineapple, and the bottom of Jaime's face. I didn't know.
I think it's appropriate. I wish I had seen
yeah.
it before it went live. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could just do. Oh, anyways, I'll show you all the picture later.
Okay, do I have to say it or can I use an action and a sound?
Sure, do whatever you want, man.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, and mine is I stole a little kid's toy and sold it.
messed up.
That
I don't
sounds
like that.
really bad, actually. I hope you don't get in trouble.
Okay. So yeah, excuse me. I got a new job. I start in 2 weeks, and I will be a mechanical repair technician for Collins Aerospace. And it's basically working on brake lines and rotors of airplanes, commercial airplanes. So there's a whole process to it. I am going to be trained on the job for it. It's a very new experience for me, and it's great pay, good benefits, and hopefully a lifelong career. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm looking forward to where that's going to go. A friend of mine up in Washington spoke, put in a good word for me. So he is currently working there, and he does like a little bit of everything, but he works with robotics that literally like spray chemicals and do all kinds of stuff onto brake pads and all kinds of things resulting around commercial airliners. So
Awesome.
It's really, really cool. And I'm looking forward to it. What about you, Jaime?
Okay.
With
So
your
I did that because I got me. I don't know if you can see it over here. Yeah. All right. You see those two boxes right back there, right there? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So there's two boxes right there, and they're pretty long. Each box is filled with six of these.
Okay.
And aptly, as we're going to be talking about tonight, there was an event that happened this weekend, right? And that covers a bunch of what I like and what I've been talking about over the last year. So I ordered, and my wife is going to be upset with me, but she's not watching right now, I think. But they're full of.
We're gonna unbox these here live on the show.
They're full of. I don't even know which these are, but
Oh, snap, son.
yeah, all crazy kind of just books that, dang, these are pretty awesome, actually.
You haven't seen them yet?
No,
Oh,
this is my
no.
first time seeing these.
Unboxing, dude. Unboxing.
Now
Yeah,
is
this
that-
is completely.
Now, is that Momoa and Herd?
It
Or is it just Aquaman and
does look like them, doesn't it? It does favor their likeness, I believe, right?
Yes,
Right.
It does.
Yeah. And what's this one? Oh, that's a Batman. Look at that. That's a pretty one,
That's
actually.
That's pretty. Is that Red Hood in the back there?
No, I can't tell what that is. Some Thor action going on right there. Look at this. Wait, there's something interesting about this one because it's got a certificate of authenticity. It's a Dynamic Forces exclusive cover, a limited series of 10,000 copies of this. Isn't that crazy?
Awesome.
All right, I'll take it. But I have 12 of these boxes of
dude, what?
things.
How did you end up with those boxes? This is what I want to know.
Well, okay, I'll lie. Let me tell you. I opened up one box last night, and it had this beauty in there.
That's awesome.
It's a Virgin variant of Fantastic Four issue 1, volume 5. So that would have been about 2017, I think.
That's awesome.
That's really dope, man.
This is beautiful. So Virgin is when it doesn't have like the UPC code, when it doesn't have the trade dress, which is like the Marvel issue, whatever, and all that stuff. When it's just the original photo or drawing of whatever they put on there.
That's awesome.
That's a beautiful one. So anyway, yeah, usually it's layaway. Honestly, that's the best way to describe it. Usually it's like one of two things. Either I just see a collection, I'm like, just give me a mystery box and tell me how much, and then I'll just pay on it a little bit every week, every 2 weeks, whatever I can. And so in this case, I'd been paying on this for a while, for a few months actually. And so I was like, he was like, hey, you finish your last payment, we're gonna be sending you your box this weekend. And I was like,
That's pretty awesome.
get out of here.
That's so awesome,
That's a
dude.
fun
I didn't know you
service.
did that.
Yeah. So, but there's a whole thing to it too, man. Like, you know, you find someone, you do like a $10 book or two, have them ship it to you, see how the experience was. And then you fill like one of these boxes like it's talking about, you fill up the box and then you have them ship it to you and see what it's like. If there's no odor, if there's no damage, if it's packed properly, I have all these criteria and then I'm like, okay, now I want to order a little bit more from you. And now I want to order more. And now I want to order a lot more. And so then it's like, okay, they have a live show. I go on, I'll see books that I like, and I'll go ahead and say, put that one in my box. Put that one in my box.
That's awesome.
Put that one. And then they just give me the total, and I just I just pay on a little bit until I can pay it off, and then they send me the big shipment, and then it's like Christmas. I come in here and I figure out which ones I'm going to keep, which ones I'm going to resell, which ones I'm going to go send to have graded and invest in and give to my kids. So
Awesome, man.
That's super cool, man.
yeah. So if you see me randomly opening some boxes during the show or having some crazy faces, it's probably going to be because I found something real nice in a box.
No, buddy. This is you. We're paying you for this time.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
With what money?
We have a new budget. It's
That'd be. I would love to know about that.
yeah, it's from the new calendar that I have being made.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it's you and Speedos.
No,
Yeah, nope. Sorry,
I,
I already saw.
I would rather just do the hippo uniform.
I was going to say, I thought it'd be him in his elephant outfit.
hippo.
Yeah, well,
Same
that's
thing.
what the Speedo is. The elephant.
Oh. All right, Scout. What's your freaking highlight of the week?
Well, anyways, so as you know, I've been selling. I've been finding vintage toys and selling them. But this last few weeks, I actually found a bag. Here. I found
A bag, she says.
This bag right here,
Okay.
and it's just random. And I normally don't get girl toys, mainly because I just don't know much about them. But I noticed that this one had Cabbage.
I mean,
Patch-
you're not a girl,
had
so you know.
CPK on it, which means it's Cabbage Patch Kid. Which, in general,
Carrie
this-
Patton Jack. Oh no,
This
CPK.
bag,
Okay.
without the thing I'm going to show you in a second,
Oh.
probably has about $150 worth of stuff in it.
Wow. You said you stole. You said you stole it.
No, I got it at the Goodwill. But some kid at some point in their life no longer had this, and now I have it and I'm selling it. So in theory, I stole it from them. Really, their grandma's throwing it out, and I grabbed it. So
You're
once
borrowing
again-
without asking, but never giving back.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, you think about it, it's somebody threw that out, but this is like all 80s toys, or no, 90s toys. So here's the one that's crazy. Is this right here? It is called. This is the one I sold.
looks like peanut butter.
this week. Well, it's cool. It's called All Gone Baby, and so what it is, it's a little cherries. But what happens is it has little cherries there.
I
and
see
then
it.
You put and it disappears.
I remember that. I don't know why, but I remember that.
Then you refill it, and there you go. These two things. Do you want to guess how much they go for,
I'm going to say 40.
Trey?
$300.
$75.
Wow.
I mean, that's freaking a lot when you consider what you're holding in your hand. Like, it's just, salt and pepper shakers. You're holding salt and pepper shakers, and they're going for 75, and they're made out of plastic.
Yeah, and they're not in great shape, but yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Uh,
So do
well-
you regularly like sell toys online?
Yeah.
I think, and by the way, I think it's a legit, practice or whatever you want to say. I know lots of people who do that stuff, and it's got some serious game
Well,
behind it.
it kind of just happened. What happened was I'm always going to go with my kids anyways, and my guy has an awesome eye, and he only grabs good toys. And so at some point I started noticing it, and then I was like, oh well, I sold like a dolphin machine, like a transforming robot, that's before the Transformers, and I sold it for like $25, and I was like, if I spend like, so a good example is that $150 bag I found that also had those in there.
Uh-huh.
That was $3.50.
Really?
Yeah. So, and I haven't even cleaned out the bag yet, because the main winner in this bag are these right here. Are these Cabbage Patch tinnies.
What? Just the shoes? Not even like the whole doll and
No, just
everything?
the shoes go for like $20, and I have.
Man,
three
that is
pairs.
nothing. I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's to earn $20 that easily.
No,
That's
it's
what I mean.
I laugh at it all the time. I'm like, the Godzilla I got a 2007 Godzilla, and it's right now at like $8, but I got it for a bag, a bunch of things for like $4.
Wow, man.
And that guy's cool. He's the original Godzilla.
Uh-huh.
Here he is. I know we gotta get going. I'm sorry, but yeah, this guy's already at $8, but he should probably get up to 25 as of tomorrow.
That's
How
nice.
did you? And you're just getting through Goodwill
Yeah,
and not telling them about it, obviously,
I
because
told
then they
him-
would start selling it.
Actually, no. Oh, I should have done that as my headline of the week. Actually, was at. Oh no, the manager's my friend, so I told him about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way," I told him, "Hey, you should do a GameStop situation." One of my favorite stores I went to was Saw Paul in South Carolina. It was a Goodwill GameStop, and it literally was just a GameStop made of Goodwill things, and it was awesome. It had everything. you
Wow,
needed.
what?
When he-
What?
Yeah, and so he
So-
was like,
That's funny that you say
My
that.
heaven?
When you started talking about
"Oh,
toys, GameStop had their annual 50% off sale on their items in the store. And so
Yeah,
what did I
probably
pick
not
up
everything.
for 50% off?
yeah."
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Look how big this thing is.
That's pretty big.
Yep.
Look at that thing.
Oh,
That's
so
dope.
They offered me a job.
GameStop did?
No, the Goodwill. He was like, so if I started this Goodwill, if I started the little game area in our Goodwill, could you work part time and price everything? And I was just like, well, talk to me when you do it. And I was like, oh yeah, I forget, you're the guy in charge. He's the one that adds all the different spots into the store. And so he was like, yeah, we just don't sell them because everybody steals the games. And I was like, yeah, dude, if somebody donated a retro Nintendo, you could sell that thing for half the price it's worth, and it would be a great deal.
Interesting.
Well, he needs to hurry up and get that going so he can bring
So
you on.
yeah, it made me laugh. But no, yeah, I used to not tell him, but then I'm like, yeah, at this point I don't care. So I go to all the Goodwills, and so and my Goodwill is the most donated to in San Antonio. So anyways,
really?
enough about my random toyness. I should just start another podcast about that.
There you go.
Now it is time. Ready, Trey?
It is. It's time for
Question of the day. No, I'm just kidding. It's time for a quiz.
yeah. We can end the animation now. Awesome.
I wasn't sure what you were gonna do, so I put it on
No.
loop.
No,
Just let
I'm
it
joking.
go.
So I am really excited about this one because this is about my favorite anime, and it's a Yu Yu Hakusho quiz.
Oh, I can. I'm gonna fill it now.
Yeah, this
It's
is
okay.
gonna go
It's a multiple
terrible.
choice. It's a multiple choice quiz. So
Okay.
you guys get several, tries to get the most amount of points in this quiz. By the end of it, you guys will both obviously get the same questions and the same amount of chances to answer each question.
Yeah,
So hopefully, Jaime, you got that email that I sent you, right, about prepping you for the quiz?
Yep, I sure did.
Okay, that's weird because I didn't send one. But anyway,
I'm looking
here's
it
the
over
quiz.
right now.
Here's the quiz. We will start with Jaime today, since he is our guest. What is Yusuke's girlfriend's name? Is it Tanya?
Ariel. Oh, multiple choice. Sorry,
Is it Tanya, Keiko, or Botan?
Keiko.
Okay, Jason, same question.
Botan.
Tanya, Keiko, or Botan? Okay, Jaime, you're correct. It's Keiko. Botan is the spirit guide that Yusuke meets when he first passes away in the very beginning of the season
How do we know
of the show.
How do we not know he didn't date him? Whatever it is.
Her? These are all girls. Tanya's made up. Tanya's not even in the show.
Yeah,
If she is,
went
she's
on-
some random character.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't put that episode out.
Yeah, it
You know
doesn't
where
happen.
they went on
So anyway,
that date?
second question: who is the main Jason? Who's the main antagonist of the
Men in
Dark
Tights?
Tournament? Who's the Men in Tights for the? Who's the main antagonist of the Dark Tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho? Is it Hiei?
It's the devil.
Is it Jin or is it Toguro?
Jin.
It's EA.
Hiei?
Yeah.
Okay. Jaime? Hiei,
Jin.
Jin, or Toguro?
Jin.
Okay. Well, you guys are both incorrect. It is Toguro.
That's what
Sorry.
I said. Taguro. Why aren't you
Yeah,
listening to
well,
me?
I see.
I'm
It
sorry.
is
You didn't hear me.
It is a girl. I understand now. You gave me the hints earlier. Now I just didn't see it.
Are you talking about the first question?
No, you said Tagoro, and so it's a girl. Get
To
it?
girl. To girl. Grr, baby.
It's a rapper thing, dude. Come on.
Gosh, dang it, man. Hold on. I gotta. This is.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, so moving on. Jaime, who is Yusuke's teacher? Is it Gochin, Genkai, or Gintama?
Genkai.
Okay. Jason, same question.
Your mama.
That's not an option, but if you want that to be your answer,
You
that
said the last one, right? You said your mama. The last option.
Nope.
Say the last option.
so I'm not
again.
sure if
Say
he's
the last
making
option again.
fun
Say
of
the last
Japanese
option
characters,
Again. Say the last option again. Say the last
and that
option
could
again.
be racist in some form. Jason,
Somebody has to make
Gintama.
this
I
bit
Said
funny.
Gintama.
Your
Gochin,
mama?
Genkai, or Gintama.
All right, fine.
What's your
still
freaking
gonna
answer?
Go with, go
Gintama?
Tom, your mama.
Awesome, phenomenal. So that's incorrect. It's Genkai. Congratulations, Jaime. So Gochin, I made it up. Gintama is a entirely different manga. So we're just gonna move on. Jaime,
Yes.
you just went first, right? Scout. What
Yes.
did she teach him? The spirit wave, the spirit gun, or the spirit sense?
I actually know
Should've
some
said
spirit
spirit bomb.
gun.
Okay, Jaime.
Spirit gun.
It is that is both incorrect. It is the spirit wave. She teaches him the spirit wave,
I know
which is
must be
basically-
fun.
Scout, help me out of here.
so he already knows how to use the spirit gun by the time he meets her. So he actually trains and he knows how to do the spirit shotgun and the spirit wave, which is a whole different thing we can get into
It's a
later.
very violent show, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's about as violent as
Spirit gun,
Dragon Ball Z.
spirit shotgun.
So anyway,
But there's a-
so this is for anybody. It's anybody's game right now.
Anybody's game.
I think Jason's 1 point down, and Jaime, you're 1 point up. But it's anybody's game. This is for the coup de grace, the mansion, the yacht. This is for all the bread and butter that you can win and take home today,
Okay.
gentlemen. What supernatural force, and Jason can go first, does Hiei harness in the Dark Tournament?
farts.
This is an open question, so this sucks for you.
Farts.
That is Jason's answer, and that's terrible. All right.
Oh, sorry. I said it wrong. Spirit farts.
Nope, you said it the same way 3 times. Jaime, what supernatural force does Hiei harness in the Dark Tournament?
Do I get choices or am I just guessing for you?
This is an open question.
Oh, okay. All right. What? Say it again.
What supernatural force does Hiei harness in the Dark Tournament?
The Phoenix Force.
Man, it's so close. Okay, guys. So I'll let you answer this question one more time, and if you do it incorrectly, you're immediately out of the quiz and you get disqualified. Jason. So it has something to do with the dragon. Do you want to go again?
Dragon spirit farts.
Wow. Okay, you're disqualified. Jaime. So since
Yes.
you're the only one in the quiz, you can't possibly lose. What is the supernatural force that Hiei harnesses in the Dark Tournament?
Is it
Are you looking
the
up
Special
answers right?
Defense Force?
Oh my god.
The Spirit Defense Force?
Okay, look. The dragon of the something flame.
Of the Holy Flame.
Absolutely not.
You lie. Dark Flame. Ultimate Aura.
Oh no, I would go with the first one.
Dark Flame. Dark. Dark.
Something about the dark. It's like
darkness.
Oh, congratulations, Jaime! You're correct. You win the quiz. So sorry about that, folks. I mean, we only had one contestant today. I know Jason was AFK, and just didn't want to participate. So I just had this specifically geared towards Jaime. So I'm glad that you were here for the quiz. Oh, hey, Jason! I'm glad you could make it, dude. You just missed the quiz.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sad that you missed it. It was a really good quiz. It was actually based on my favorite anime, Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's also a manga. And I have all of them right behind me, right there. All 4 seasons, all the movies, and the books. It would have sucked if you would have come on and like disrespected my most favorite show and then somehow gotten disqualified. That would have really made the show bad. So
Really
I'm
bad.
glad you didn't do that.
Yeah.
But congratulations, Jaime.
Thank you.
You'll get some virtual kisses. I mean, high fives
Whoa.
somewhere in the mail coming soon. So,
Thank
and
you.
that's the end of that.
I don't know how to open that box. Right
oh,
here with this
Careful,
little
just don't open your finger.
thing. Too late.
Oh, you already cut yourself.
I just cut myself majorly.
Are you serious?
Just blood starts shooting.
He probably
I did.
did.
Blood starts shooting everywhere.
Jason, why is Jay Pineapples on our show today?
Well, when I talked to Jay Pineapples and I said, "Hey, you're gonna be on the show. What would make for a better year?" And he told me this extremely long answer, and I didn't hear any of it. So I just wrote down, "Go to Comic-Con and live that nerd life." So not that Jaime got to go to Comic-Con because that would have been dope.
Wait,
And his wife
what?
would've
I
been
thought you
very happy.
did.
I really wish I could have.
Yeah.
It's one of
Was
my
it
things.
in?
Comic-Con
Was it
is not a
in
cheap
Chicago?
situation.
No, it's not. No, but there is a Chicago one that was a few weeks ago.
It's called Chicago Con.
C2E2 is what it's called.
Oh,
I don't know what it stands for though, but it's C2E2.
C3PO. Yes, got it.
That too, yeah,
R2
Yeah.
C3PO.
yeah. I told my wife. My daughter was actually trying to tell my wife like get dad an early birthday gift and let him go to Chicago Con. And actually, it was probably just a week ago or 2. Yeah. So anyway. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that because what I hear the way to do it is you go take a trip to one of the cons, just a 1-day trip to go check it out. Then you leave. And then for the next year, you figure out what you want to do and you arrange to get to those meetings and those, we could say halls, but really it's like a what do you call it? Like a presentation. It's a presentation on whatever, offerings they have there. And you pick the ones you want to go, but you can't always go to all of them because they happen simultaneously. And some of them are hours long.
That was one of
Right.
my favorite things about COVID is that everything became digital, and so you could actually go to all the classes. Like South by Southwest, they have the everybody knows I love South by Southwest, and they have the online one. And I literally was able to go to every single class I wanted to. I was even able to tell everybody else to go, and so because I had the thing, and I literally spent the entire year just listening to everything I wanted to. But yeah,
Man,
that's
that's
the one part
awesome.
about the-
I do like that COVID did afford people certain opportunities like that where you could do more virtual stuff. I
Well,
really
they have
do.
they have the DC one that was pretty cool. We talked
DC,
about that.
yeah. DC, I know what you're talking about. DC fandom.
We did a whole episode about it.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
They had a lot of information from that one. So yeah, it was. I didn't mind talking about Comic-Con. I really told myself this weekend I was just gonna, as far as Facebook was concerned, social media, I was gonna try 100% to do nothing but SDCC related content, just because I was excited for it, and I didn't get to sit and watch everything that I wanted to. I got to sit and watch a lot of it actually. I did. So I was really pleased and happy with a lot of the announcements that came through this year.
That's awesome. And
So you were able to watch not Comic-Con itself, but you were able to see some live showings of.
Well, the way they do it, it depends. So there's a lot of things, right? So there's a part where, for example, IGN, they have a booth and a reporting agency out there. And so you can watch it. You can watch IGN and they'll give you the main highlights
Perfect.
as
Yeah.
they can happen, right? But then like Marvel will have their own hall where they'll release information, and then they'll release a video that coincides with that, or the trailers that went with any of the shows or movies or announcements that they gave. Alternatively,
That's where
you
I
can
wanna
also go to. Well, when the other way is to look out for Twitter, look for the hashtag SDCC, and then you'll find just people, random people, actually just broadcasting. I was actually looking at some of the Whatnot sells. There's an app called Whatnot, which I think Scout you should sign up to sell your toys on it.
Yeah. I'm trying
but-
to set it up with trade because it would be so.
What?
I was able to watch a lot of people who were on the floor selling comics, doing their Whatnot shows. Some of them were actually just walking around showing the different booths of different artists and whatnot. It was a phenomenal year. It was the first time they'd been back since 2019, and so there was a lot of hype and a lot of people out there. There was just so much news. And guys, I'm sure if you haven't yet, go check out the trailers for everything that was released. There was also some great comic news, which was the funny thing for me, right? I was like, what about the comic book news? That's what I want to hear. Don't get me wrong, I want to hear about all the stuff, but with the addition of Disney Plus and them doing D23 every year now, they're kind of making their own thing, so you don't really get to hear a lot of Marvel stuff at Comic-Con anymore,
Right.
which is
Which
okay.
sucks.
But I would like to see, since they do their own thing, that we would get more comic book news, because getting back into the hobby this last year, I am definitely interested in more of the comic book news as well. You know? And
Right.
So that was cool watching it. That was a different aspect. Watching Whatnot and Twitter and seeing people actually just walking around and showing off different booths and things like that. So it was really cool.
Very cool.
I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company like Disney,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I feel like the Comic-Cons are where you do release that stuff. Where you do, I mean, more focused, because like, sure,
Well,
Disney owns Marvel, but you know, not everyone that's going to be at a Disney con is going to be there for Marvel. You know, that's, you go to the Comic-Cons, you go to these giant expos that release that stuff. The fans want to see it, and that's why they're there.
But if
that's
here's the thing though, there was a switch, because years ago you didn't have that.
Right.
So I would say probably when around X-Men came out, maybe the second or third one actually, you started seeing a lot more Comic-Con transitioning from just comic books to the Fox movies. So then we did see more movie stuff coming out there. And then you saw more TV shows. Like, it was weird that you would see Alias. I don't know if y'all remember that show, Alias, or
Yeah.
Chuck, Good Luck Chuck, or whatever that was. You'd start seeing
Not the same
booths like
show.
theirs out there. Huh?
not the same show. Don't combine those two together.
No, I'm not. I'm saying both of
Don't you touch my Jennifer Gardner shows and earn it with.
I'm saying you would have their booths
All right.
separately at Comic-Con. And so then Comic-Con became a lot publicized for the movies and stuff. So Batman, I don't know if you remember the one year where they had the Joker experience around the whole city, and you had to go find the Joker everywhere. It was pretty intense. It was like a scavenger hunt, though, but it was awesome, to be honest. And all the clues they gave you were scenes and things that were leading up to the Dark Knight and whatnot. So it was pretty phenomenal. But so then it grew into that. So now I can see, I'm actually excited if Marvel and the other media companies would start taking their stuff out of the Comic-Con and just leave us with comic book stuff.
interesting.
Honestly, I could probably go both ways, but only because I love comics more now. I want to see more exclusive comic book related content
Well,
and stuff.
and one thing you should know, Jaime, is that I'm sorry. What's the other guy's name on the show? Trey. One thing you should know is that Jaime's kind of understating it. They literally had an entire hall, and they did like 1,000 announcements for Marvel stuff at Comic-Con. So, but he's just talking about the comic stuff.
Right.
That Comic-Con's kind of the problem is that there's way more money in movies, and so they're going to promote the movie agencies are going to promote to have the things at the booths, and that's how Comic-Con makes money. So yeah, you're going to have whoever has the most money is going to get the best panels. That's
Right.
just how it works.
That's just how business works.
So yeah.
So speaking of money, let me show you something that was crazy announced. One of the first things that was announced
It's so
at
nice.
Dude, so
Comic-Con.
I saw your Facebook post, and I'm like so ready for all of it.
I don't know how much we'll be able to get through tonight, but yeah, I hear you. So
That's
let me tell you this one.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Leave it on there.
Why?
So yeah, as you can see, Marvel came out with a freaking set of Infinity Stones, real life Infinity Stones. Each one of these is
Whoa.
named after the actual Infinity Stone. The total value is 25 million. And here,
Bro,
there's a piece of this. Yeah, and the Infinity Gauntlet is included with it. There was a literal Infinity Gauntlet that the gems fit into securely. This was legit for real. These were, I don't remember the name of the company that made these, but think of it like, you know, De Beers makes the diamonds and stuff. These are 100% gemstones of the highest quality, the rarest gems that exist, and 25 million is the price tag for these bad boys. Now,
Bro.
I'll need to go back and research, but I'm not.
You know,
I
a
can't
celebrity's
recall.
gonna buy that.
Well, so here's the thing, though, is the way I heard it during the show, each stone you cannot buy them together. There's only one set, and you don't know where you can buy the stones or find them. But if you own one stone, I mean, you'd have to find the other stones to purchase or get, or however way they're working this thing out. It's a weird thing, but honestly, what they're doing is they're like, there's only one stone that represents each on this planet.
And so the other trick here to remember is that's the price now. That's not once that guy gets that one and he's like, oh, you need another one? Yeah, that's going to be 6 mil.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this would be MSRP.
Yeah.
This is the suggested retail price, right? Not the aftermarket price when it releases and what it's
how
gonna...
somebody's going to collect this is there's going to be one guy that collects all of them that's going to spend banana amounts of money.
Yeah.
So
this was the first thing. It was so funny watching the two people talk about this though. If you go back and watch the video, it was pretty crazy and weird. Like they were having to read. They were like, "What's your favorite stone?" And she was like, "Oh, mine is definitely the Power Stone."
Oh my gosh.
It was kind of like, maybe you dropped the card, because I could tell that she was actually probably a fan, but maybe the nerves were getting to her, and she, you know, so,
Yeah.
and the same for him. And it was just like, I hate when they do that kind of stuff. I'm like, get some people who they're passionate about, like, you know, like I would be passionate about this, be like, this is freaking insane, out of the world. You know what I mean? I didn't need to get paid that much, and I can hype this stuff up because I think it's freaking awesome.
You know,
it's
Jaime,
ridiculous, but awesome.
Those stones look really familiar. Almost too good to be true.
Too good to be true. I would love to see these things, though. I would love for someone to put these on somewhere and I could hold it. That would be really freaking awesome fun, though, right?
Oh, absolutely, dude. Are you serious? Like,
Yeah.
that's like you drop it and you somehow like mess up the freaking gauntlet or any of the stones, which I'm assuming they're all like super scratch resistant because
It would have to be. I mean, these are rubies. This is a ruby,
actual
an
gems,
emerald.
yes.
I mean, yeah, they're not plastic, whatever. These are actual Mozambique. Oh, look. Oh, here we go. The real life classifications. The time stone is a Colombian emerald. The space stone is a sapphire from Madagascar. The reality stone is an oval-shaped natural ruby from Mozambique. The power stone is an oval-shaped natural amethyst. And the soul stone is a cushion-shaped spessartite.
Interesting.
And the mind stone is a brilliant cut yellow diamond. Good Lord.
Oh, that's probably where the
Wow.
money is. Yeah.
Good
That's
Lord.
so cool, man.
East Continental Gems is the name of the company that created these gems. That was kind of redundant, right?
Don't you feel like they nerfed the Infinity Stones pretty hard in the movies?
Yeah.
Because they're like Infinity Stones. Like they had that name for a reason.
Yeah.
They nerfed them pretty hard, in my opinion.
But you know, they had to
How
do.
about Loki?
Huh?
How about Loki?
What do you mean?
They nerfing Loki?
No, how Loki nerfed the Infinity Stones when they're just like tossing them around.
Oh, when he's in the in the variant time agency,
Yeah.
and they're all in the thing. Yeah, I know what you mean now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
When he's
Yeah,
like,
they
wait,
just have a
there's like
bunch
a
of
whole
them just-
bunch of them.
Yeah.
That guy's like, yeah, we get those all the time. I just throw them in the
Right.
toilet.
That would never make sense in the comics. Like that. It's just like these things are in their own reality of just
Yeah.
like
I mean,
specificity. Go ahead.
the
What?
nerfing of it makes me laugh because why do I have a spoon? I don't know. The nerfing makes me laugh because I always laugh at that when I think about Captain Marvel, who is from a stone powers, right? But she's more powerful than half of the fools. Yes. All right, go. I'm wrong. I'm
Let me. Okay, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. All right, but don't share what I'm about to put up yet because it doesn't have anything to do with what I'm about to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Let me just tell you: have either of you finished Miss Marvel yet?
I've watched it. Yep.
Yes.
Watched it twice.
No. I haven't.
Spoiler alert: you might want to cut the mic off or the sound if you don't want to get this. But big spoiler alert too, huge. All right, so at the end of Miss Marvel, they announce mutants. And they reveal that Miss Marvel may be a mutant, like heavily involved in it. Now, there's a rumor that's going around.
Hold your thumb up when you're done.
I think I can tell him this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So there's a rumor that's going around that's saying that the mutants in the Marvel universe are going to be activated by technology of somehow. So, for example, they're saying that Shang-Chi had his powers activated when the rings touched him, which is why they glue orange or yellow or whatever, and why they didn't do it with his dad. And it's because he is a mutant. And they're saying that other people in the Marvel Universe are going to become mutants based on items that they touch that release their
mutant gene.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That now the way you said it originally, I was like, what? Mutants are born mutants.
No.
But
Well,
then you said it just activates the thing they already have.
Yeah. Like 4400 situation where it's like, oh, this thing happens and everybody gets mutant powers.
Yeah. So, but it's a rumor. Not sure if it's gonna pan out right. But there are a few things that are in the Marvel universe that are making it seem like that's a plausible scenario.
Olaf Slayer's popping off with the comments. I'm really enjoying this. I think you got to this already, but Jason. But listen, the TVA is a bunch of them just in a drawer talking about the Infinity Stones.
Yep.
And then he said the TVA is outside of reality. They're powerless outside their own universe, which that makes sense. And then I forgot about that. In the Marvel MCU, in the MCU, and then the mutants from the MCU were created by the multiple snaps of the Gauntlet.
I haven't read that one yet.
Haven't read that one either.
Yeah.
Is that a theory, or is that you're saying you?
I haven't heard that theory.
No, I was saying Olaf.
Oh, Olaf. Sorry. Yeah, Olaf. Tell me where you heard that one from, because or flesh it out some more, because I'm interested in that one.
He said theory.
How does the snaps make the mutants?
Well, I mean, because they
popping them in and out.
Maybe when they come back and then they have babies. No, that doesn't work for previous situations.
Well, because
messes that up.
Well, Shang-Chi, but also Captain Marvel, her mutant powers get activated when she messes with the Tesseract. Scarlet Witch's mutant powers get activated when she messes with the what was it, guys? The Tesseract also. No, the Tesseract.
I was about to say she's been a mutant
because her and Quicksilver both got their powers when. But
now they can say mutants now because they own Fox. So.
Right.
It's because originally they were enhanced.
But Monica, that doesn't explain hers, because she's might be a mutant coming up. She gets her powers from passing through Scarlet's chaos magic.
Ooh,
right.
She was inside of a tank, which might have one of those might had to have something in it that allowed that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I was thinking the same thing as you until right now, and I'm like, she was inside something.
So
he said gamma galore popping everyone because the Infinity Stone radiates gamma radiation. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's why Bruce Banner was talking about that.
That's a fair theory.
That's a good theory. I like that.
I don't know if gamma and mutants have anything to do with each other, but I mean, it's a good theory.
I mean, I think it connects.
How would you set up the Weapon X project, dude? Okay, and here's my next thing.
Who is going Weapons X, not weapon? So, if you haven't checked with the comic books, Weapon
X is a multiple layer thing. It's not just Wolverine. I know.
Right. Well, technically it's Weapon 10. Weapon 1 was Captain America. And Weapon 2 through 10, Logan ends up being Weapon X. But there's all the other, like Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike, and others, they end up being those weapons. And other ones we haven't heard. They're all the other weapons that they tried to do when they were trying to when they were trying to build up to Captain America.
Interesting. I did not
Yeah.
know that.
So that was a development in the comics. That's why it's called Lives of
Yes.
X right now, I think.
Deadpool is definitely a part of the Weapon X.
Yep.
Did you break it?
This guy just got hit up to $31.
That's what's up,
Oh,
man.
wow. Are you serious?
He's still on bid. He has one more day left. I do not
That's
know.
Hey,
awesome, dude.
why don't you
It's
throw
just
me
gonna
some
go
of that
up.
money so I can actually go to Vision?
You know, you should put that link in the comments so people know if they want anyone watching wants to go bid on it. You know?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Really, I never thought about that until right now. You're so smart. This is why
Wish
I
I had
love you.
a face palm sound, man.
So-
Hold on.
All right. I want to show some of the other stuff from SDCC. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. So one of the first things I also heard of during SDCC was this little gem. So they're coming out with an animated Gremlins cartoon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be on HBO Max. There's not a lot that's known about it yet.
I think I heard about this actually.
Yeah. But I'm excited to know what it is just because anything Gremlins related, it's, you know what I mean? Let me give you my money. Let me give you my time so I can watch this stuff. I would be so happy to watch something like this. So
Right.
it makes me think of Netflix last year. They brought out 2 He-Man shows.
Mhm.
Both of them were excellent, but the second one had no business being as awesome as it was. No business.
Yeah, the one to sell
Oh.
toys.
Huh?
The one to sell toys.
Well, they both sold toys.
Well, one was like the old school toys, and then
Yes.
the other ones were like new.
Yes.
Like a whole different.
So the second
Design.
one, yeah. I mean, they were both good. I liked them both.
Yeah.
But the second one was so good. And who knew? Did you guys know that season 2 released back in March? Because I didn't.
I did.
I have not been watching He-Man.
I need to go watch it because it was a phenomenal cartoon. So anyway,
That's awesome, man.
yep. So
What is
up
it?
next,
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, one thing, as a Star Wars guy, I have to mention this. The director of the Gremlins this last week said that the Baby Yoda design was stolen from Gremlins.
Magua.
And I think that's hilarious because I'm like, sure, but Yoda existed before your show.
Absolutely.
Right.
What?
So I mean, they look the same.
Sure.
I mean, they
I'm
really
not the
do. They really do.
But it's like still and they say that Yoda had no inspiration in Gremlins, and I do not believe that whatsoever.
Oh, all right. So this next one that was
Sorry, my
released,
bad.
I had no idea was even coming in. Guys, I keep up on Stephen King stuff on the lowdown because I love Stephen King books. I read almost all of his books, to be honest, except for the Dark Tower series. But anyway, this came out of left field. I had to go verify to make sure because I was like, no way, this isn't real. This can't be legit. And sure enough, King said yes.
Wow.
Welcome to Derry. This is an HBO Max show that's going to be coming out soon. That is the prequel to the It movie. So it's funny. My daughter asked me, she goes, "A prequel to which movie?" And I was like, I don't understand. Because if you watch the It movies, right, the first movie takes place when they're young children. The
Right.
second, but at the end, they defeat
There's-
him. They defeat
Yes.
Pennywise, and he goes to sleep. Right, and then when he wakes up, he comes back, and that's when the second movie picks up. Is when he wakes back up, and the children are now adults. So I was like,
Right.
I see why you would say that, but if you connect the movies like they are, the prequel has to be before the Losers Club comes into existence.
Right.
That's all that's known about this, but it is basically Pennywise. So I don't know if it's an anthology of the times when he first, because he lands on Earth primordial time, but Derry is around all the time. Anyway, there's all this crazy stuff. It is definitely going to be a horror. It is definitely rated R or TVMA, and it is following Pennywise. Absolutely. So.
This is talking about earlier, so we can't feed Yoda after midnight, is what he was saying.
Yeah, Olaf Slayer is going off. He has like zillions of comments.
Go ahead.
So this is the first 27 years, is what he was saying about Harry.
Not the first 27. It'll be because he was around for millennia before the Losers Club. Remember, he lands on Earth like pre-dinosaur days, and he's just weak until humans start coming around, and he feeds off of their fear. So, yeah. All right.
Interesting.
Yep. All right. So then the next one of the other thing, and I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just going to touch on some of
Yeah,
these.
we're already at 50 minutes, so pretty much
Okay.
do whatever you want to do at this point. I don't.
Oh, okay. So then we see about the new Harley Quinn season 3, which I still can't believe that. It's good. I don't watch it because it's too vulgar for my taste, but it's weird to see WB allowing their properties, their IPs, to be used in some pretty vulgar ways. So, but season 3 is coming out July 28th. That's this weekend. This is coming weekend. Paper Girls, which I know nothing about other than it's related to comic books, and the show's already airing on Hulu. It's about some girls who end up going to the future, meeting their future selves, and they're in some kind of war to save the human race.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah. And then, I don't know why I captured that. I meant to capture the Clerks 3.
Clerks 2, yeah.
I meant to capture Clerks 3, guys, but there's a trailer that dropped for Clerks 3, which I don't know if you guys are into the New Jersey universe stuff or whatever, but it was around when I was younger, and I've watched all the movies. So this, of course, is Dogma. This is Jay and Silent Bob. This is Chasing Amy. The list goes on and on. But the third movie's coming out, and I'm going to watch it just because it's still the same characters from the original movies.
Fair.
Dope, sick, nasty.
All right, now let's get into some of the fun stuff, okay?
Let's do it.
You've got
All right,
more.
all right. So,
So much stuff, dude.
check this out. I don't remember her name. Maybe if she looks familiar to y'all, I don't know, but
I mean,
back there,
That's
I'd have to have another picture.
it looks like Jennifer Garner, but it's not.
No, that's what's her name? That's the mom of the Kardashians, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
Whoever she is, she's supposed to be playing this girl,
Yeah, it's definitely not a Kardashian.
Yeah, no,
But-
it's not a Kardashian.
but not as Spider-Woman as these pictures came out so small. I'm so sorry, but as Madam Web.
Oh,
So
okay.
that is the set of Madam Web filming right now, which is in the Spider-Man universe, and she's supposed to be playing that character. So just know that that's on the horizon, right?
Interesting.
All right. So then let me show you some of these things that they released, okay? I had told myself I wanted a new statue, not a new, I wanted a statue. I said one of the statues I'd love to have would be of my favorite villain of all time. This isn't him, but I was like, no way. Someone said that they're releasing these figures, not figures, statues, which is
Who is that?
That's Colossus.
That's Colossus, but it's like
It's Colossus. So this line
it's a different
is
variant.
these statues from the Age of Apocalypse storyline, which
Okay.
was back in 1995, I think, 1995. But one of my most all-time favorite X-Men incarnations ever. So there's Colossus, there's Weapon X. In this reality, is Weapon X. He gets his hand blasted off by Cyclops, and so he works with one hand.
Which
There's
I'm
Magneto.
surprised that even happened, but okay.
Well, in this new world, things are different. Cyclops works for Apocalypse. Magneto leads the X-Men because the X-Men or Professor X died.
How many times? I mean, what?
So Weapon X actually is in a team with Jean Grey because they're lovers in this world. There's Bishop, who's the only person left in this world who remembers what the world was like before Apocalypse took over, the reality that existed. There's Storm, which I really dig in that one. Rogue, who is Magneto's baby's mama.
I'm sorry, what?
And then there's Apocalypse. Now,
It's different.
Apocalypse is awesome, but look at over here.
Right.
That's Rogue.
Right.
Right there.
Right.
Look how much bigger Apocalypse is
That's
compared.
insane.
But that's what I want. That's the statue I want. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but that's the statue I want. All right.
awesome.
You said we're at 50, over 50.
Olaf said you guys should look into how Mary Poppins and Pennywise are the same species.
I've heard of that.
That is buck wild.
It's buck wild, but it's
Interesting.
hilarious, right? All right. So I'll do 3 more pieces of news from it, and that should get us to the end. Okay. All right. So I'm a big Spawn fan. I'm a big Todd McFarlane fan.
Right.
And there was some big news that was dropped over at SDCC, and it was Todd McFarlane was like, I only got 5 words for y'all. He was like, McFarlane, Capullo, Spawn, Batman, December. And so there's
Wow.
in the past, we had a Batman Spawn comic and a Spawn Batman comic. And one of the cool things to note from here, the art was fantastic. The story was amazing. In the book over here, Spawn Batman, there's a scene on one of the pages where Batman throws his batarang at Spawn's face, lands right in the middle and splits it open, right? But it can't kill Spawn, but it lands there. So for the rest of Spawn's entire run, I don't think it's there anymore today because of things that happened in the 200 issues. Okay. But in the first first 200 issues, Spawn kept that the split in his face. In fact, used a shoelace to tie it up, and it stayed there forevermore. And everyone always knew that he got that damage from Batman in this one shot, but it kept in the whole continuity of the Spawn comics. But it's one of the coolest stories. It's one of the greatest stories. The fact that those two guys are coming together, Capullo's doing all the Batman stuff, Todd is going to do all the Spawn stuff in December. I'm thoroughly excited. So I would like to actually add both of these statues to my collection if I could. That would be awesome. All right.
They need to have a Spawn Ghost Rider crossover.
Oh, that would be so awesome. You're speaking my language. All right. So they also told us that what phase 5 is going to look like. So phase 4 ends with She-Hulk and the other one. What's the other one? I can't remember right now. Anyway, that ends phase 4. Then they release what phase 5 is going to be. So you'll see here in the timeline, we've got the Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania, Secret Invasion, which is going to be on Disney Plus. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is coming up in the movies.
Secret Invasion is different than Secret Wars.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we get Echo on Disney Plus 2. I don't know much about Echo. All I know is I think she's like the next Daredevil. So you know how
did you not watch the Arrow one?
The Arrow?
I did.
The guy
Hawkeye?
Arrows? Yeah, the Hawkeye TV show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's in that.
Who?
Echo.
Yeah,
Which one was she?
She was the bad guy. She was the Death Lady.
The Death
That's
Lady.
Echo.
What? Death Lady?
I take your word for it.
Guys,
I'm going to go back and look at it.
The bad guy in the movie in Hawkeye. That's
Was-
who Echo is.
Kingpin.
No.
The
Who was she?
Natasha's sister?
No. All right. You know the jumper guys, the jumpsuit, the mafia dudes?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Their boss was that girl that was like beating everybody up but didn't speak because she was deaf.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That's
Okay.
Echo.
Gotcha.
I didn't think she was the main villain, though, but I see what you're going at. Okay. Now I thank you for clearing
Sorry,
that up.
I had to explain
Thank you.
that.
Olaf Slayer,
That's okay.
She's daughter of the group leader. Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So then her show comes out here, but I know in the comics she is closely attached with Daredevil. So there's going to be something with that. But Loki season 2 is already starting filming right now. So Echo's filming, Loki's filming, the Marvels is filming. Now here's what I didn't know. I thought the Marvels was going to be a movie that came out later this year. It's a Disney Plus show.
Okay.
No, it's a
If we,
movie.
no, it's a Disney Plus show, and it involves Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and then Monica Rambeau. Someone else is saying, I'm hoping that they're going to bring the blue Marvel in.
Can we have Nova, please?
The legit Nova, right?
Can we have Nova Prime?
Yeah.
Not Nova Prime, but Nova. Like,
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, and then we get in phase
It's
5.
a movie. It says right here that it's going to be a movie.
Okay, I'm not going to argue it.
regardless, we're gonna watch it.
Whatever it is.
Look, Jaime, even in your picture,
I-
where's Disney Plus? Where's the Disney Plus? There is no Disney Plus because
Okay.
Disney Plus is not on it. It's a movie.
Okay.
Still owned by Disney.
Then
but
you,
it's not gonna be-
you
it's gonna be a
win.
movie.
You win, Jason. I'm not arguing it. I'm okay. No one's arguing with you. And then next we get Blade, which I'm still mixed up on this one because I cannot
so
see
ready.
Marshala Ali. No, I'm not.
I want Blade.
I do
Now, here's the
too.
thing.
I don't
What
know
if-
that
what
Marshala
if-
Ali
Hold
can
on.
do it.
What if they have Wesley Snipes somewhere in there as a cameo or a
He won't do
split
it.
reality version of him?
He won't do it. He's already said he's not gonna. He wishes him well, but he's like, I'm not gonna do anything.
Here's my
That
thing,
is
bro.
not gonna be
Marshall
me.
Ali looks so much like. I mean, like Wesley Snipes. Seriously, he does.
Are we looking at the same persons?
He's the close. Who else would you have cast him other than Wesley Snipes?
I don't think Mahershala Ali can be a Blade. That you know what's that's the same as to me? That's the same as casting Homeboy as Captain Marvel. He's not a Captain Marvel. And why did he has that thick,
Here's the other. Go ahead.
I was just saying he has that thick bodysuit on. It looks ridiculous. He looks like a joke.
Here's another thing
What are you
too
talking
is
about?
that he was
Are you talking about Mr. Fantastic?
No, Captain Marvel.
what?
Huh?
The kid who's Captain Marvel. What's his
Huh?
name?
You're talking about Shazam, right?
The movie's called Shazam, but he's
Yeah.
not Shazam.
Okay. Yeah.
Shazam is the wizard's
No,
name.
I
He's
understand.
Captain Marvel.
Okay. Sure. With you now.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so Blade, he played a character in Daredevil, and I can't remember his name. No, not Daredevil. Luke Cage, and I can't remember his name to save
He
my
was
life.
the
I think it
bad
was
guy. No.
yes, but he
Oh
was
yeah. He was a great bad guy.
he
was the not
Dang
was
it.
it Bushmaster?
nope.
Yeah.
No.
No, he was not Bushmaster.
I know who you're talking about, and he did phenomenal. And here's the thing: I'm not dissing on Mahershala Ali. I think he's a phenomenal actor. I've loved him ever since he was in the 4400. He
Well, I
started
hope-
off there. He is not a Blade, though.
I
That's
hope
my
this movie
issue.
blows your mind away.
I wanted to, but man, it's the same way as if you would have told when you told me Zachary Levi was going to be Captain Marvel. It was like, huh? But when you tell me The Rock is going to be Black Adam, it's like, okay, that makes sense. That fits. If you told me Ben Affleck was going to be Batman,
Ew.
I could have been like, okay. I mean, they're
No.
body wise, they fill out the suit.
I mean, sure.
Mahershala Ali is this little paper thin guy, and you're telling me he's going to have the buff and bravado that Blade needs. And I'm not even talking.
Well,
Remember,
if you
I
wanna
don't
get
compare to
technical-
movies
I
only.
mean,
I'm comparing with
Wesley
movies
Snipes is not a big
and
guy.
comics.
Wesley Snipes
The
is not a big guy.
Punisher, I love. I can't even remember his name to save my life right now. But whoever
Thomas
played the
Jane?
Punisher, did he play the Punisher recently
He
I don't
was the
think it's
most
him.
recent, or
in the series? Season 1 and 2.
Bernthal. What's his first
John
name?
Bernthal.
Thank you. Yeah. well,
So
there you
here's the thing about that: the Punisher is Diesel, like he's big,
Mhm.
and I felt like they could have picked a bigger guy. Like I feel like they could have picked somebody that could have done that as well. So we'll see what they do. Anyway, moving on from that though,
Okay. All
we're
right.
running out of time.
Sorry. Yeah. All right.
I would talk about it all
then
night,
after,
but-
yeah. Then after
What's underneath Blade?
is Ironheart. So Ironheart,
Okay,
if you don't
yep.
remember, if you don't know, Ironheart replaces Iron Man.
Yep.
Quantumania and Wakanda Forever. That's what replaces or ends Phase 4. Okay, so and we'll get to that in a minute too. But
Why is it
Wakanda
not listed?
Forever, because that's Phase 4.
This
This
is
is
Phase
Phase 5.
Phase 5.
Yeah. So Phase 4 ends with Wakanda Forever. I guess that's the way to look at it. Quantumania picks up Phase 5, starts it. So anyway,
Bro,
but
hold up.
Ironheart.
No, you keep going.
Okay.
I'm just not realizing one of the titles.
Okay, Ironheart is going to have is a young smart black woman who becomes Iron Man. She has the smarts for it, right? She is in the trailer in Wakanda Forever, actually. So it's
Who is?
really cool to see her character there and to know that she's going to go from there to over here soon, right? All right, so then we move on. We've got Agatha, Coven of Chaos that's coming out. So Agatha was the main villain in
Oh, we lost Ivy.
Yeah, we'll be back here in a second, hopefully.
Agatha was the main villain in
WandaVision.
WandaVision, and she's great, and I can't wait. I hope it's a comedy slash. She's just so funny.
Right. I'm assuming it will be.
yeah.
She kind of came out of left field just because I don't know
Yep.
Scarlet Witch's background, her like arch nemesis and stuff like that. So
and
um,
then there's Daredevil.
Hey, Olaf.
Oh.
Your
There you
comment,
go.
Olaf, is a little confusing. I don't think you meant.
Jaime,
Kiefer Sutherland?
you left for like
Yeah, I'm sorry.
60 seconds. Okay.
I don't know if Kiefer Sutherland's the right actor you meant, or maybe I'm thinking of a different movie also. So if you could clear that up, I don't think that's who you meant though. But yes, so we get Agatha and then Daredevil.
Dude,
What?
Blade was not that bad. Or excuse me, Morbius was not that bad. I don't know why so
I'm
many
with you,
people
Trey.
hated on that movie.
I'm with you, Trey.
I get the
liked
jokes
it.
and the memes, and it's funny.
Yeah.
And even freaking what's his name
Jared Leto?
himself. Jared Leto's
Leto?
is on the joke because he has a meme where he's looking at a script and someone comes over and he's like, "Hey, what are you looking at?" He's like, "Oh, it's nothing, it's nothing." And so he opens it up. It's Morbius 2. It's Morbin time. He's in on the joke. He gets
That's
it.
hilarious, dude.
And he's just a really weird actor, but I felt like Morbius
I didn't think
was
it
not
was
that
bad
bad.
at all. I don't think it was as great as the
No,
other show movies,
no.
but it wasn't bad. It did not. It does not deserve the hate it got.
Sony is on the cusp of making amazing movies, but they're
Yes.
just not cutting it. Like in Venom, the Venom movies were great. Let There Be Carnage was so short, and there needed to be more. And
Yeah.
why in the
And
world
then-
did Carnage get taken out like that? Because Carnage is bad A, and I don't know
and he
why.
should've- it really should have gone rated R. It really should. Or
It
I
was
mean,
rated R.
No, it
it
wasn't.
was. No.
No, it wasn't.
Definitely was.
No, it
Double
was
check
PG-13,
that.
bro.
Make sure,
All right.
because double.
It was
All
not
I
R.
know
on
is
that.
all I know is I have to I had to edit my child from saying the
It's
lines
not-
from it because he was like cursing all the time.
It's not rated R.
All right. While you're checking on that, let's move on. Because this. Okay. So then we get Daredevil.
You're
Yes,
right.
what is that?
PG-13. My bad.
Okay. All right.
What is
so
it?
Daredevil is a Disney Plus show that's coming out, right?
Okay.
Born Again, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
This is one of the most exciting shows. I can't wait to watch though, because it is the only show in Phase 5 Disney Plus that is 18 episodes.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So we get 6 episodes for a Disney Plus show, but for whatever reason, Daredevil's going to be 18 episodes, and that
That's
was
amazing.
Kevin Feige on stage announcing that. So I don't
So
know.
do you feel like he's going to be rebooted? And if so, I
No,
feel like
no.
No.
so then
I
so
don't
then
think so.
I don't think he needs to be. There's so
No.
much backstory. That version of Kingpin, right, in Hawkeye. By the way, did you see Hawkeye, Jaime?
Yes.
Yes, the Disney Plus show.
Yes. So
Yes,
at
yes.
the end, that's a different Kingpin. That is not the same Kingpin.
That's
There's
not our
no way.
our-
Absolutely
Oh.
not. There's no. I'm saying the Daredevil version of Kingpin.
Well-
There's absolutely no way.
Well, no, it's
Thought it was.
It's not.
No,
it's
no,
not.
no.
It's not canon,
fine.
or not
It's
canon,
fine,
but
'cause the snap could change his whole thing. You know, it works because
He-
it's like he even says that's why he's the way he is now because he was alive during the snap, so he had to like change his things.
there's plot holes that they need to answer, and Olaf, you can help me out with this. But in Hawkeye, he rips a car door off its hinges.
And that's
And-
how he should have been always, though, right?
Always,
Right?
he's strong.
He should have
He's
always
he's
been that
strong.
way.
Okay, sorry, my bad. I thought you were hating on the Hawaiian shirt. is what
I could
thought.
care less about the Hawaiian shirt. I'm
All
talking
right, fine,
about.
Don't yell at me. Gosh.
I'm talking about. No, I am yelling. So I'm talking about.
Okay, Olaf says, look at his comment.
Put it on the screen.
No, there's no way. Because no, but here's the thing. He's not. He's not. Apparently, what's her name kills him, but I don't think. I don't
No,
think he's dead.
he
There's no
didn't
way.
die because
He gets
No,
shot off screen at the end of Hawkeye.
So in the, guys, do
Oh.
you not read the comic books? In the comic books, he loses his eyeball and he stays alive. It's fine.
yeah, but we can't apply the comic books as
know.
heavy as
Right.
we used to be able to.
Right.
That's the reason there's an Echo show, guys. Come on, let's get our lives together.
All right, so here's what I'm
There's
saying.
no way he's dead.
I
yeah.
will make an early prediction on what I think happens in Daredevil, though. I do believe that there's going to be some sort of resolution around the Defenders from Netflix. I do
Please,
believe
because
that
there
there's
needs
gonna
to be.
something. I don't know what. And I
The
don't know what
Punisher
I'm
needs
trying
to come
say,
back.
But I do
Please.
feel like we are going to get Punisher, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones back.
Jessica Jones can go on somewhere else. I mean, whoops.
Well, hope
In-
somebody
in there.
requests Iron
That's my
Fist,
belief.
too.
So, and here's the thing. And now that we have Doctor Strange available and all this other people, I mean, there's a chance for Secret Defenders to come on screen. And anyway, all I'm saying for 18 episodes, there's something legit happening in Daredevil. I don't know
Dude.
what. Something.
If Moon Knight, where do you think Moon Knight would play into any of these shows?
I think he could be in Daredevil, Secret Invasion.
Yep.
Sorry.
He could be in Blade, honestly.
I think he could be in Blade 2. That's and maybe Echo. And maybe Echo. That's
Right.
loose, but maybe Echo. So yeah. All right. Captain America. I can't remember what the New World Order. That's what it is. New World Order.
Oh,
This is going to be Sam's. This is officially Sam's movie, though. There's just no more Steve Rogers. Sam is officially the new Captain America, the
Yes,
de
yes,
facto
yes.
Captain America. And so moving forward, whenever we see Captain America, anything, it's all going to be based on Sam. So I do hope that with this Captain America, though, that we do get Sam and Bucky back together again. Because if you didn't watch the Winter Soldier,
It was
Falcon
great.
and the Winter Soldier, it is probably my number 2 favorite Disney Plus show because those guys were freaking hilarious together.
Yep.
And it worked out so good.
Now, here's my thing with Captain America right now, Sam. I love him. I think him being Falcon and then transitioning to Captain America is amazing. He needs to be powered. I'm sorry.
I'm with you though.
He needs to
I'm
be
not gonna
powered.
argue with you on that.
He's not going to be able to do what Steve Rogers did as far as the scale. I know there's technology, and quite frankly,
Well,
he's got a lot of technology
Sorry.
from Tony Stark and stuff.
Yep.
But
Well,
still,
you're in the same situation. Remember, with what you were talking about earlier when you were talking about the mutants, Sam would still be in the same age as Shang-Chi, and so in theory he could have.
They're not gonna do that to him.
He
oh
might.
yeah, maybe.
I see what you mean.
I
That's good.
don't think he's
So
going to
you're
be a
saying
mutant.
with his return. No, he didn't return, did he? Remind me, Olaf. Maybe you remember too, but I don't know if you
think
guys did Sam. Yeah,
I think
they
Sam
both
snapped.
went away during the snap.
Sam and
But my question is,
Bucky.
did Falcon and the Winter Soldier take place before or after the snap?
After.
So they were gone.
After, because Cap's dead.
But
Well, he's
remember,
not dead. He's
so
just
the whole
old.
thought process of the mutant things, like you
I'm
were
pretty sure he passed
the
away because it
theory
was a funeral.
is that if
No.
they touch something,
That was
then
Stark.
it activates their power.
No,
Yes.
that's the end of Endgame. I'm talking about. Whatever. Anyway,
No, hold on. You're talking about what?
I'm pretty sure Cap is dead.
No,
Steve
he
Rogers
gave him
is
the
dead.
Shield.
He didn't
Yeah,
die. He
I'm
was just an
talking
old
about this
man.
is down the line. Whatever. Anyway, neither here nor there. But
No, you.
as we were saying,
You got. I'm totally willing to listen to your point. It just isn't making any sense, though.
Yeah, he was definitely alive.
We all saw him
we're
alive
not,
in
like,
Endgame.
We're not in the future. We're
no,
like,
I know that he's alive in Endgame. I'm saying in Winter Soldier,
that's
I
only
think
like
he
6
passes
months later.
away.
Yeah, it was only a few months
He doesn't
after.
pass away.
He's
in-
old. Who knows when he's gonna cry?
He still
Anyway,
doesn't he
that's
still
fine.
have the
Okay,
stuff, so
I
he's
don't-
gonna
He
live
still has
no
a
longer
super
care.
soldier serum.
I no longer care. So I think all these things are phenomenal, and I think they obviously need to bring back the Defenders because for it only having one season and for all that stuff to be built up the way it was, please don't throw it in the garbage, Marvel.
Okay.
Like don't.
Okay,
Please
hold
don't.
on real quick. I was going to get to 2 more last things, but I want to back up a little bit. So before these last 2 things I say, let's back up to phase 4. I said phase 4 ends with She-Hulk and Wakanda Forever. That's the 2 things in. The
Do you think
Wakanda
She-Hulk's
Forever
gonna be good?
Did you see the new trailer?
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
okay with it. I'm going to
It
give
looks
it a chance, though.
It looks weird.
Did you see the new trailer?
I have not.
I did.
Okay.
For
You
She-Hulk,
need to watch that one because it looks a little better than the other one.
it does
And
look. It
you
does.
would actually have freaked out if I know you didn't watch the trailer because there's a little spoiler in that trailer of something
You'll
that
like.
you'd be very happy.
You'll
with.
like. So anyhow, but let's real quick. Wakanda Forever, man.
Oh my gosh!
Good God.
Did you watch the trailer of this?
I have not seen any of these trailers.
Oh my god!
I would trade. You need
I'm
to
going
watch
to
the
watch
Wakanda-
them.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but the
watch them.
Wakanda trailer needs to be
I
at the
gave
top
you a
of your list.
4-hour just to watch. I should have just said watch Wakanda.
Yeah, it's your
Yes.
fault. It's not mine.
That trailer, guys,
Comic-Con. Yeah, it
is
was awesome.
so. Like, I was emotional watching it, and it was so funny because my daughter and I, we were talking earlier in the day. We were actually having a discussion on who would make a good Storm, right? And she was like, "I think Gabrielle Union would be a good one." I was like, "That's a great idea. I like that a lot, actually." And she was like, "Man, I wish Angela Bassett could be the new Storm, but she's a little too old now." And I was like, "Yeah." And then she goes, "What if she was the queen of Wakanda, though?" And I was like, "That would be cool." And then we were like, "Well, she kind of is already, right?" And they're like, "No, but the main star." That Wakanda trailer, that's all the vibes it gave me was that she was the main star of the movie.
How much
Yeah.
I would love to see Angela Bassett in the Black Panther outfit just beat people up. Sorry, that would just
Man.
be great. Just 'cause
That
Angela Bassett is
trailer
amazing.
was so, gosh, it's so emotional watching. Okay,
Oh, it was really good.
and so take that aside, and they actually introduce us to Namor, and Namor shows up.
Wow.
And I could not believe it, but I will tell you, I was especially ecstatic to know because the guy who plays him, he's a Mexican guy who played on Narcos Mexico as the main character on there, and now he's playing this. And if you didn't know, Namor in the Marvel Cinematic
The
Universe,
Submariner.
yes, his background has been altered, so when you see his character, he carries with him a lot of Mesoamerican garb and things. So if you think of Mesoamerican, that's pre-modern Mexico,
Right.
Aztec, Mayan civilization
Right.
type stuff. He carries a lot of the garb that looks like that, and so it's kind of like,
Interesting.
so they're spinning it. And there still may be in Atlantis, but they're making a connection somehow to Aztec, Mayan civilization connection to Namor. And so, but he has his ears
Interesting.
long. He has wings on his ankles. He has his green trunks on. It does look kind of cool, though. It just for everyone clarification, he is not a copy of Aquaman. Okay,
Absolutely not.
Namor.
We don't
came
need
out in
another Aquaman.
1939. He was the first. He's not only the first Marvel character to exist, he's also Marvel's first mutant to exist.
Namor?
Yes. So
What?
Namor was the star on 1939's Marvel Comics, and then later went on to be bought by the company that would become Marvel Comics, not just the comic book, but the company. And his wings on his ankles aren't part of his Atlantean whatever genetics, whatever. His wings on his ankles have always been a part. Well, not always. They did retcon it the first time. Word, a whatever of his mutant genetics. His wings grew because he's a mutant. He
Interesting.
flies because he's a mutant, but everything else is because he's an Atlantean. So, but first guy to be Marvel's first character and first mutant, and he predates Aquaman by like 15 years or something like that.
Wow. That's
And so-
amazing. I did not know that.
Yeah, and he's played a villain, a good guy, an anti-hero. He's been everything on there.
I feel like
right?
everybody has, though. So, yes.
Yes. So anyway, we got that. Wakanda. Go watch the trailer. It was dope. All right.
I'm down, man.
Last two things, and I'm only going to touch on these because there wasn't a lot of information given, but it was sick and it was dope. Okay.
Pop
So
it up.
phase 5, we just went through a second ago, right? Phase 6, if you want to get rid of the names, Scout. Phase 6, all we know about
got it,
phase
I got it.
6
Or
is
whatever.
it's going to end with 2 movies that year. And those 2 movies, Avengers, the Kang Dynasty.
Wow.
And this is 2026. This is 2025, phase 6. We get in the same year Avengers, Kang Dynasty, which the only thing we can allude from that is Kang's going to be in there somehow, right? And the last one, Avengers, Secret Wars.
Now, remind me what, because Secret Invasion is when everybody basically pops out, hey, I'm a scroll. Hey, I'm a scroll. Hey, I'm a scroll.
Yep.
And the scroll wars happen basically. But then what is Secret Wars?
So Secret Wars started off as a comic book adventure in association with Hasbro to create a toy line. They wanted a toy line for all the kids to get into back in the 70s and 80s, okay? And so they said, well, we'll create a comic book event called Secret Wars. We'll bring all the characters together, and then you can make your toy line off of that. So that's the mama to Secret Wars. What the comic book was, a 12-issue original series. And mind you, there's 2 Secret Wars. The original Secret Wars is the only one I know about. The 12-issue miniseries pitted heroes and villains against each other. The Beyonder, a cosmic being, brings them all onto a battle world, and basically he pits them against one another so that they can fight each other out and see who's going to win.
The Beyonder.
The Beyonder. He's an Omega level dude. Like he's like celestial, maybe even above celestial level. Okay,
Right.
And so then at the end they beat the Beyonder. Actually, Dr. Doom takes his power, becomes as powerful as a god.
Which,
the Heroes
however that
Factory-
happens,
Yeah,
they need
the
to bring in
Heroes-
Doctor Doom like
I
yesterday.
hope they do. There was a leak of Doctor Doom in his outfit. They're saying that he's going to appear in Black Panther 2.
Wow.
I don't know if that's
Okay.
true, but
Wow.
it looked legit. I do believe, though, here's one of my predictions from Avengers Secret Wars. I do believe that we are going to see Spider-Man's black costume come from this officially in the mainline MCU. I do believe we're going to see that because in the comic books, issue 8, Spider-Man gets his black costume after his regular costume is torn to shreds. He sees this black ball in one of the Beyonders' rooms. When he goes to touch it, it oozes all over him, turns into the black suit, and that's what we get. And for the rest from issue 8 onwards. So
interesting. And is that's the symbiote, right?
Yes. That's
well. I'm saying I wasn't sure if we're talking about the same thing because you said black ball, but I mean, hey, it could be something.
Sorry,
else,
yeah. So the black ball in the Beyonders room
could be anything.
was the symbiote that we would all know to become Venom later. But that's just my prediction because it would kind of make a sweet, conclusion or however way you want to say it to it, right? It would be cool to end Avengers Secret Wars with Spider-Man having the black suit somehow.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's
okay. So Olaf is saying China She-Hulk will always be better, which I don't know what he's
Black
referencing.
China? Is that what he means?
I don't think that's a thing. Basically, DC has their own version called Crisis on Infinite Earth with the Monitor and Anti-Monitor. I think he's talking about.
I don't think that was Secret Wars, though, was it, Olaf? I thought our version of that was Infinity Gauntlet. So Crisis on Infinite Everything, Infinity Gauntlet, and then Infinity Crusade, Infinity War, Infinity something.
And then Secret Wars. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Secret Wars is technically Venom's debut, and he said that was with the multiverse.
The Secret Wars is the multiverse, Marvel's multiverse. Absolutely. I know it takes a while for the back and forth. So, but okay. All right.
Well, it's 1:21. Jason, what do we want to do?
Do you want to skip the question of the day? Well, here.
That's fine.
Well,
that's fine.
No. We are going to do a question of the day. You'll see what's going to happen. Just
Okay.
trust me on this tray. It's going to be hilarious.
All
right.
I'm only going to mention this last thing real quick. I'm sorry. DC was there.
Black Adam.
DC
awesome.
was there. We did get the Shazam trailer, Shazam 2 trailer, and will you guys watch it and tell me, did he lose the bodysuit or is the bodysuit just smaller? Please tell me that. We did see also Black Adam, the new trailer, which looked fantastic, right? And then we also learned that the new comic book series, Dark Crisis, was renamed during the convention to its official name of Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. And that I found out afterwards that a ton of comic book retailers are pissed at DC right now.
Interesting.
Because that messes up a lot of the scanning. And when customers come in asking for certain comic lines, it's going to screw a bunch of things up for them. So a lot of comic retailers were not happy with DC making this change in the middle of Comic-Con. So
what did they do again?
So DC had released this huge event in the comic books, and they were calling it Dark Crisis. They already had 2 issues out. During this weekend, during the convention, they announced that it wasn't actually Dark Crisis, that it was called Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. And that's been a common theme for DC is they retcon their stuff by calling it whatever on Infinite Earths. And so because they did this change in the middle of the comic series, there's like 12 issues. After issue 2, they changed the name. And retailers are upset because they're like, this is going to screw people's heads up. Like, why did you do this? And so now it's not like it's even, Dark Crisis issue 1 of 12, 2 of 12, 3 of 12, 4 of 12. It's Dark Crisis 1 of 12, 2 of 12, and then Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths 3 of 12, 4 of 12. And people are going to be like, they're going to think we were skipping out on issues 1 and 2 of Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths and issues 3 to 12 of Dark Crisis. And I called up a couple of the comic shops around me, and they weren't thrilled about it either.
Interesting.
So anyway, I did want to just mention DC
was there.
DC was there.
Trey, I think it's that time.
What time are you talking about, Jason?
It's time for you to tell everybody that you are giving up on the Punisher and falling in love with Sailor Moon.
Oh,
I
that's a good
was in
trade-off.
love with Sailor Moon before Punisher, but I'm not giving up Punisher for Sailor Moon. Anyway, I think you're actually talking about
Sleepy time.
It's time for question of the day.
And for our question of the day, we're going to talk to somebody that has wanted the question of the day to be his question since we started this show. Hi, May. What's our question of the day?
Oh my gosh, why'd you put me on the spot like that? Question of the day is, what are your favorite toppings to go on your hot dog?
All right, that's easy. Mine, you're going to freak out. It's going to be, I like to make my own condiment, which is onions, pickles, and tomatoes. I chop them all up and I make like a cool little
Like a relish?
salsa, I guess. Yeah, like my own relish. And then a little mayonnaise and mustard.
I will not hate. Those are good toppings.
mustard, relish, and onions. That's it.
Those are good toppings too. I like the Chicago dogs are great. So you get onions, green peppers, mustard, onions. I already said that.
Double onions.
Pickles, tomatoes, and celery salt.
Interesting.
There it is. There's our question
Yep.
of the day. Now,
Dope
it's
Sick
the
Nasty.
time of the show where we're going to actually make up a song using whatever you want me to
Make up more. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Olaf said nacho cheese, jalapenos, and onions.
Nice. All right. So, hey, guys, thank you for listening to the show. I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. We really appreciate everything. Make sure if you want to be on the show, go to flowsforyou.com or send us an email at flowsforyou@gmail.com. If you have any ideas for future guests, please let us know. I'm kind of running bare of friends, so I need help. And one day, Trey will actually book somebody. So
I tried. They're just not available.
yeah, I just want you to start asking famous people, so I don't have to deal with the rejection. It's that
All right, our
simple.
goal is to get the McElroy brothers on here. If we get them on, I'm solid.
All right, and then we can just quit the show and say, guys, we're done.
No,
we may have it.
I don't know. Anyway,
All right, and Trey, is there anything I'm forgetting? Oh yeah,
you forgot to put on deodorant.
Oh yes,
I can smell you from here, brother.
If you're looking for a new website, go to nomadweb.design. That's it. Trey, is anything else I'm forgetting other than my deodorant?
If you guys want to be on the show, feel free to hit us up. Go on to flowsforyou.com. You can message there personally. We do want to hear your questions of the day, so please send them in to us. We are tired of using Jaime. Just kidding. We're not tired of Jaime. We want to use any of your all's suggestions for themes and for people to have on the show. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, nacho
So-
cheese, jalapenos, and onions. That sounds good. Let's
Indeed.
see, chili's on there. Chili.
All right, Jason.
Yeah. All right, cool. And so now it's time for a story of a song. Trey, I was gonna add a new bit, but we're not gonna do it today because we don't have time. But I was gonna actually get Jaime to rap with me. I was thinking maybe that might be a thing we do.
Interesting.
Yeah. Where, because I show people how to. rap
Jaime
all the
looked like
time.
he just urinated himself.
Yeah, he's like, no. I do not
So-
wanna do this.
I can
Let's
talk
maybe-
fine. I don't know that I can rap. I think that's more your thing.
Let's
bro.
maybe
that's what I
table
actually
that.
do. So what I do, Jaime, is I have a booth where I actually
Uh-oh.
teach people to rap.
Okay.
And so, by the way, did you see Olaf Slayer's little picture, guys?
Picture.
Click him up again. See his little thing?
Uh-huh.
I designed that because I was bored.
Dope.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm
We
getting
made it where his face got ran over.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
What do you get?
poor
What do
guy.
you get run over for?
By an ogre?
Okay. Interesting.
What does an ogre drive?
No, it was his foot that squished.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
He was playing in Mutant League football, get squished.
Ah.
So I had to pull his face, stretch it, and it was fun. Anyways, yes. So, but yeah, that's what I do, Jaime. I actually do it where I can actually make it where you sound like you rap, even though you can't. And that's what I was thinking of. Maybe I could talk our guests and then doing that, hype up the show. What do you think? Jaime, do you like that idea? Do you hate that idea? What do you think?
I like it for others.
Yeah.
I think they will have a blast.
But you don't
I'm
wanna
scared,
be a guinea
though.
pig?
For me. Of
Well,
course.
that's the problem. The
Of
problem I'm
course.
having with this is that I don't know if anybody else will actually say yes.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
so that's why you just got to tell them. Thanks for joining us. Now it's your time to rap, and let's do this. Here's what you do, and then
And
you
we've
just
had
tell me.
other
and I'm
people
like,
that actually wrote a full rap, and that's definitely not what we're doing.
oh, okay,
I want it just to be a fun. So the idea is you would say a sentence,
okay,
and then I would make it rhyme.
okay.
You think you could try?
Absolutely.
All right, Jaime, Jaime, Trey, let's go.
Uh-huh.
You
All
only
right.
have to do this. You only have to do 2 sentences, and I'll finish it up.
Okay.
Unless you're feeling it,
Okay.
and then you can keep going.
Okay.
But you just cue me. You'll know. Just if you want to do it. I'm a professional.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
All right. You'll be fine.
All right, let's get it.
Yo, 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 it's DJ Sound Effects, J Pineapples, and Scout Psalmist on the mic. Let's freaking get it.
Okay. Hello, guys. My name is Scout the Psalmist. I write songs and I know I'm the dopest. But I'm here with Jaime, and I'm going to teach him how to rap. All he has to do is say a sentence. In fact, now he wants to talk about some Marvel comics, only if we got the movies coming back to Onyx. Now, Jaime, just say one sentence. Just trust me. You can do it.
I like hot dogs.
They are good. I be looking like I'm sitting in the hood by myself with some mustard, and I still can't be. Only if I got the nacho cheese, I gotta be. Give me another sentence, Mr. Jaime. Go.
I went to see Nope.
Oh no, did you really have to go? Only if you had to do it down. I don't know. Oh no! Did you scream all day?
Nope.
Yelling out loud like the words you say. Jaime, would you like to keep on doing this today? Give me another word. Here we go. Anyway.
I want to see another movie.
Ooh, what is that movie you want to see?
Anything Marvel related?
Oh, that's cool. Yes, sirree. Do you really want to do that? How about the old school Hulk? Do you want to watch that?
I love it.
Oh, that's so cool. Remember when they put those panels up, my dude, and you were like, oh, the comics and the movies. But then you realized that was a terrible movie. But that's okay. I know what I be. I still love the little poodle straight chasing me. Ha ha. But anyways, Jaime, what's another thing that you enjoy, B? Just say it out loud and I will make it rhyme. Only if I can't take it up for a time. Uh-oh.
I like to open boxes.
Oh, yes, you just did an open box in a show. Yeah, you were like, look at these comics I got. I know that I can make it down and I onslaught. Only if the lyrical things I got. I'm going to send you boxes of poop in them. Yeah, only if I can.
What?
Bruh.
But I still can't be. And anyways, you want to do this one more time, G? Now, tell me what your favorite food be. Mr. Jaime, what's your favorite food, G?
You know I can't go without another taco.
Oh, yes, he do. And he get an El Pastor because that's so cool. And then have little pineapple sauce on that because he don't even try to break it down and rap. And oh no, because I'm sitting at Ricky's, bro, yelling out loud and I still don't know. But anyways, bro, that's what we do. That's a rap song with Jaime, the new rapper, dude. Hey!
That was
Nice
great.
job,
we should do
fellas.
that. We should
That was
totally do that from
awesome.
here on out.
That was awesome.
Do that from here on out, Jason.
I just needed to pull the trigger on it. You know, I need somebody to.
I'm
say
glad
something.
you did. That was fun, dude.
Yeah, because it didn't make you feel like you were totally losing it. And if you felt like you could have rapped, you would have tried, and it still would have sounded cool. So
That was really cool. That was really
Okay.
fun.
Now to end that off, Olaf just said we need Godzilla versus Avengers now that the multiverse is canon to the MCU.
You know what?
Here's my problem. If they kill Godzilla, I'm walking out of the theater. Like that's
They'll
the
end
thing.
up being on the same team to fight another monster. That's what always
Okay,
happens.
so here's the thing. So yes, they'll fight each other, and then Godzilla will get up and be like, "I'm getting my butt kicked, but I can help,"
but
because
now, who
he's
is gonna-
a giant freaking kaiju.
Who is going to be on his head? Who's the dude that
Hulk.
gets to ride on Godzilla?
Hulk.
Oh,
Is it the Hulk?
okay.
Or the Punisher, but you know how biased I am to that.
Can it be
Mantis. It'll be Mantis.
Not.
Oh, because she can control him.
Yeah.
Can it be Professor X on his?
Oh, it could, yeah.
on his
Can
wheelchair?
he have relevance again?
You know, Olaf, though, I would love, like, absolutely love if Fing Fang Foom would come on the MCU stage and we could see him. That would be legit awesome, though.
Are you
I know
talking
it-
about just the kaiju?
So Marvel's version of Godzilla is Fing Fang Foom. He's a giant freaking dinosaur-looking
Tracking
dragon.
it up right now.
He has been in Iron Man's. He's been in Iron Man's side, thorn in his side forever. I think he first appearance was in an Iron Man.
Fing Fang Foom. Fing Fong Foom.
Fing Fang Foom. Fing Fang F.
Oh, interesting. This is.
Yeah, you're going down a rabbit hole. So yeah.
He looks like the Hulk and a dragon had a baby.
It
sounds awesome.
But Olaf meant legit. The 70s comic. I didn't realize that. But there is a comic series happening right now of Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I need to get that comic. Marvel vs. Godzilla. This is the thing.
Oh, Jason.
Yes.
How old are you again? Remind me.
40?
Oh my gosh.
40?
40.
Dude.
What?
They have it. It's Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And it's not
You mean the Marvel?
It's not what we know as Godzilla, but it's definitely old school, like Thor, Iron Man, Vision. I think that's Ant-Man the Wasp versus Godzilla. It's $108. I can pull it up here. Yeah, let me really quick.
I guess we both know Trey's
A Godzilla fan?
No, we both know Trey's.
No, you've known this.
We both know Trey's birthday present.
No.
Present, or Christmas present that he would want.
Well, that would be it. This is amazing.
I mean, you probably want something more expensive, but like a car or a house.
Yeah. If that's just a one shot, I mean, hey, that's crazy though. I didn't know it was a thing. Awesome. Anyway, that's done and over with. Cool.
Because it's Jaime, do you want to do the close with Jaime? Jaime, do
yes,
you want to
absolutely.
Yeah, because it's funny. Jaime, have you seen our new close?
I don't think so.
Remind him. Let's go.
All right, so our new close, you're going to be Trey's therapist, and you're going to ask him questions, and you get to make up any facts about Trey that you want, and he has to yes and them. And pretty much that's how it works. So you're just like, hey, Trey, why is it that you're using that Pokemon as your new girlfriend, or something like that?
Oh, that might be hard for me.
It's okay.
Okay.
All right. You need is 3 questions, and if you need help, I'll come and help you. But you'll be fine. Trey,
so I'm his therapist.
You're asking him questions.
So just be like normal.
Yeah, but then you're adding crazy facts about his life. So like this started with somebody going, "Is it true that the real reason that you have?" Did you turn that down, dude? It's loud.
I'm so sorry.
The real reason that you have a inferiority complex because of your love for Godzilla. Explain to us why that is. And so then he has to explain his complex and why Godzilla is his love of his life. So,
okay. I think I kind of feeling this a little bit.
Can you still hear this, Jason?
That's great, dude.
Okay, it was literally on 5. That's insane that you were saying it was loud. Out of 100. So anyway.
Well, I have my speakers up. Maybe that's why.
Probably.
All right. Ready, Jaime?
I think so.
All right, guys. Welcome to our close. This will be a close to the show. And let me get everything ready here. And here we go. Welcome to Trey's therapy session.
Hey, Trey.
What's up, Jaime?
How's it going, man?
I'm glad you could come to the session today.
Yeah. I know it really disturbed me earlier when you were telling me what you were telling me. Are you ready to kind of unpack that tonight?
I had no other choice.
So, I meet a lot of people who need help, but I've never met anyone tell me that they've fallen for someone.
Oh my gosh.
I went to go look up at this schizophrenic that you were talking about. I'm a little worried, Trey. Some people they kind of have their high school sweetheart crushes and their TV and movie people, and I'm a little worried about this. Do you care to explain why Fran is on your mind constantly
and how you fell in love with her?
I don't know where this is coming from because I don't remember ever saying any of these words, but I mean, when I was younger, I used to collect the Garbage Pail Kids. I'm just kidding. It was before my age. But just for the, just for this to humor the situation. The Garbage Pail Kids, my mom used to collect them, and I found one of those little knockoffs that my dad used to collect, which was Garbage Pail Kids, and it just struck something in my head, and I don't know. It's just been there, and it's been agonizing me this entire time.
I can understand that. Do you feel like this is the only Garbage Pail Kid that you're showing any attraction to or anything like that?
Oh, this is the first of many, but
First of many.
He's gonna says he's setting something up.
this is really weird, but okay.
He's setting something up. Something about to happen.
Okay.
I'm not setting anything up. I'm just concerned with you, my friend. That's all.
There's not a second picture coming.
No.
Okay.
I can't do that to him. I don't want to air his personal things out in the public like that. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I mean, I've been struggling with my massive collection of Garbage Pail Kids, and that one sits on a shelf by itself.
Yeah. Wholly by itself?
Nothing else touches it.
Except for you.
Because your mom was concerned too. She told me that you have a big poster of this guy above your bed.
So the problem with this is that's what I think of myself, is that this right here, the cat, is the voices that I hear when I go to, I mean, the thoughts in my head that I think of when I go to bed. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but let's just keep it on a dime. Let's just keep going and keep tracking with the time. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm better than Jason.
Well, look, I just want you to know it's okay for you to love anyone, right? And no one will judge you any more harshly than Jason will, right? So,
Right.
but
No, that is true.
I just want you to know that I'm here for you. Okay. Any more
I appreciate
sessions we
that.
ever do, let's make sure we keep them over the phone, though.
Right, absolutely. I think the
Yeah.
public doesn't need to hear this. And I appreciate you coming out today. I know that really the reason you were on the show was to have this session. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Any problem? Anytime. I mean, anytime.
Oh, I'm saying.
I don't know that
Garbage
he
Kids.
loves them as much as you love them. but
No, he
that's
doesn't.
okay.
And that's okay. He said each set had 2 different names with the same picture. One was common, one was rare, and all of mine are signed. So I mean,
By the
and
characters
then-
themselves.
yes, in my head. And then he said judge free zone. So there you have it, folks.
This one's hard because y'all actually have these kind of conversations, not the Garbage Pail ones. So it's hard because it's like
No,
a weird amalgamation of real life and fake life.
I want to set the record straight. I don't own any Garbage Pail
nothing
Kids.
like that. Not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying
This
because
was
y'all
totally
are good
made
friends.
up.
You have like this kind of conversation in real life, like about real things. But it's so weird because it's like, oh, this is like feels like it's actually real. And I don't
No, absolutely not. But it was great, and I appreciate
Very
it.
funny. Very
Anyway,
funny. Good
Jaime
job.
closes out. I mean,
no one's ever
Jason
done
closes
pictures
out.
before. That was great.
You're welcome.
Jaime, thank you for coming on the show, bro. We love you, man.
Thanks for having me
It
on.
was a good time. It was,
It was fun.
our longest show we've had in a while.
It was. I'm sorry.
No,
You know what?
no
We didn't
problem.
even get to any of the animated stuff.
Nope.
Oh, Marvel had a
Animated?
whole bunch of animated stuff.
Or the
Oh, we can watch it after this.
So,
Okay. Let me just say,
wait, what?
Marvel is going to have, or Disney Plus is going to have its very first TVMA show, and it's a Marvel animated show.
Oh
called
yeah.
Marvel Zombies.
Oh, let's go. Yes. So they're finally following through with
So
that. Wow.
They will do an entire season of animated shows based on that, and it will be rated TV mature
That was easy
on
to
Disney
remember.
Plus.
Isn't it? Doesn't Marvel own the term zombie?
I don't know. It would
Oh,
not
that's
surprise me. It would not surprise me.
Full set of Garbage Pail Kids going on eBay for $10,000. Wow.
I believe that actually.
I don't know.
Here you go. You can get the DVD for $7.27 on Amazon.
What DVD?
Yeah.
Other
What
garbage.
DVD?
Oh, the
Garbage
Garbage
Pail
Pail Kids.
Okay. Well, oh, interesting. I didn't know it was a movie.
I didn't know it was a movie either.
What? Y'all didn't?
No.
I'm
It's
not
pretty
gonna watch
scary.
it. Yeah.
It's pretty scary.
Well,
What?
I don't want this to get shut down, so let's wrap this up so I can end the song.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
No,
Oh.
Jason.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. We got to do the one thing.
Flows for
inspired by
you.
Jaime.
Flows
This
for
what we
you.
do. This is what we do now. This is what we do.
Oh,
Love you guys.
Peace. Press the button. Someone press the intro button.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, close to you, close to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do.